As Bnei Yisrael are preparing to enter Eretz Yisrael, they come with a request for spies. They want to spy out the land. It was a request with which Moshe Rabbeinu was not enamored. HaKadosh Baruch Hu himself was not enamored. But HaKadosh Baruch Hu tells Moshe Rabbeinu, if this is really what they want, you're free to allow them to do it. Why Moshe agrees? It's a fascinating topic, but not for the moment. But the results are catastrophic. 10 spies return with a negative report. Yoshua and Kalev do not concur, but the punishment is severe. Shockingly severe. Yom Lashana. 1 year in the midbar for every day that the spies were out. What exactly was going on here? How did this occur? How come Kalev and Yoshua, they tried so hard to convince Klal Yisrael, to convince the other spies? What was their argument? Why did it fail? And in that context, Kalev says something that's very surprising, a strange phrase. And once you look at the comment of Rashi, it's even more difficult. Kalev tries to silence the crowd and declares, Alona Allah, let us go up with a double strong language, we shall surely go up. And Rashi tells us, even if we had to go to the Shamayim, afilu b'Shamayim, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, if HaKadosh Baruch Hu is telling us to go, so even if He told us to go to the heavens and to build ladders to get there, we would do it. So of course we should do this. The question is, what exactly is this mashal that Kalev is trying to give? What's with the ladders? If I'm going to say, if HaKadosh Baruch Hu tells us to go up, so we're going to go up. A ladder is not going to get you there anyway. So why does he throw into this mashal something about these ladders? It seems like a very strange way to communicate this lesson to Klal Yisrael. Rav Moshe Feinstein in his drashos was bothered by this, and he suggests as follows. Really, you're right. They could have just said, if he says Alul Rakia, we're going to go. But what Kalev was trying to make the Klal Yisrael understand is that if HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants you to do something, it's not sufficient just to have the desire to do it. We need to plan on our end. What are we going to do in order to be able to get there? Whatever it is that we can do, we're going to make tzulamos, even though that's not what is going to bring us up to the Shemayim. It's HaKadosh Baruch Hu. But we have to put in that hishtadlus. To sit back and to say, oh, we really, really, really want this, please, please take us. That's not enough. That's not how we achieve dreams. That's not how we achieve goals. And that's what Yoshua, that's what Kalev understood. Kalev saw that the people had an attitude of, we don't want this. No can do. It's not going to happen. And he was trying to reverse it. He was trying to let them understand how HaKadosh Baruch Hu made us a promise. And if He made us a promise to succeed, we will succeed. But we have to do ishtadlus. We have to do our part. We have to plot out how it is that we're going to go to the land. And even if they send spies, that's not inherently a problem. We do our part, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu provides our bracha. That's the alon aleh. He was stressing that even when things seem impossible, and after the report came back, it's even more impossible. But it doesn't matter. Hashem told us that this is our future, that this is our destiny. So we have to try and do whatever it is that is in our hands. And then we can turn to the Ribono Shel Olam. And with this understanding, the Yom HaShanah, the time that they have to wander in the Midbar, was not really about being a punishment, but it was because Eretz Yisrael could never be built with such an attitude. There had to be an adjustment. If you want to establish a nation in a new land, in our homeland, it has to come with an understanding that we can do this and we will do whatever is in our hands to do. And then we'll turn to the Ribono Shel Olam and we'll say, please, you do the rest. But to sit back and just to daven and to try to connect that way without doing anything in Ishtadlus is not the approach. That's what Kalev understood, but unfortunately wasn't able to convince anybody else. And that's true in life. When we set goals, when we want to, we know that this is what the Ribono Shel Olam wants. Whether it's goals in chesed, in Torah, in davening, whatever it is, it's our job to set the goals and to put something in place. Whether we will succeed or not, then we can turn to Hashem. But it's alon aleh. We have to try. And when we do those steps, then hopefully HaKadosh Baruch Hu blesses all of those efforts and all of our dreams become a reality.